And hello everyone, this is LPEliteGamer and welcome back to some more Mario hack. And it's been a while that I've been playing this game because lately I've been very busy. As you can see, in like 3 weeks ago I uploaded Pokemon, I believe. And then after that I didn't really upload anything except for, I believe, some Mario hacks, which came like 3 weeks later. But during those 3 weeks, 4 weeks period of time, I was extremely busy. It was insane how my schedule was. So I'm going to explain the situation, what was really going on. But before I do that, I gotta be really honest with you guys. I feel really heated up. And the main reason for that is that, how can I explain this? How can you treat someone with disrespect that you don't even know? Okay, how can you do that? It's as simple as if you're going to a restaurant, okay, and you're ordering, let's say, you're ordering some fries and some chicken and rice or something, something easy. The least thing you want to do is to disrespect the server, because you want to really not make sure that the server doesn't mistreat your dinner, At least treat him with some respect. So, because of this, a lot of people are respecting their server, of course, and so that they won't get, taking disadvantage of the server. I'm sorry about this. It's just I'm kind of really upset right now. I work at a hotel, as most of you guys already know. And throughout my years, months of working, technically a year now of working, I've never met a disrespectful person before. Okay? She came to the front desk and demanded me. Okay, well, first, everything was cool. It looks like she wants to check in early, She had a reservation for a Thursday. And it was actually Wednesday morning. Well, let's say Wednesday around 3 o'clock. So our policy basically states we cannot check in early and you have to pay the full price for the night. Of course, she didn't care about that. So everything was going good. We had a nice conversation, All of a sudden, when I told her the final price, she wants half of it. Because according to her phone call, 2 hours ago, someone told her that she could have it for half the price, according to the online rate. And I'm gonna be very honest, if you book online reservations, online is kind of cheaper than going to the hotel itself. So people prefer booking it online, so they save a lot of money, 50%. So this guest simply stated that she called before, and the person told her that she can get the room for the same rate as online price. The problem with this is that this someone, when she called 2 hours ago, and remember my shift starts from 11 to 7, and she came here around 3 a.m. So 2 hours ago, that's 1 o'clock. In other words, she was calling me. I was the only person who's working. So I'm the only person who was talking to her. Unfortunately, no one called me regarding about it. No one called me about the price. No one called me about checking in early. No one called me. Yes, there was one person who called me, but she was going to make a reservation. And she was coming on Friday night. Not Thursday night, Friday night. So I knew she was someone else. In addition, the lady told me her husband talked. So I knew there was someone else. But the moment I told her she had to pay full price, she flipped out on me. Started making arguments. I mean, come on. How can you start an argument about that, Of course, I knew she was lying. A lot of people lie in order to get better prices. So I knew she was lying. So when I told her, I'm the only one who's working, there's no way I will tell you I will agree with that, because that's not our policy. So she got mad. She said, "Oh, I talked to you and all this stuff." No, you never talked to me. You never called me. You never talked to me. You said your husband talked to me. So you're lying in the first place. You know, some people just come in here and want this and that, you know. So I thought she was BSing for sure, you know. Then she said, yeah, my husband called. Let me call my husband and stuff. And I told her, yes, bring your husband. I want to talk to him. So that's what I did. I talked to the husband. And with politeness, I was very polite. I explained the situation. He said he called. But again, this time it doesn't match. He called the number. Apparently he talked to a co-worker. Final. However, I know my co-worker. We're very good. I know he would not agree with it because our hotel policy simply states that we cannot, you know, we don't do that. We don't give online prices. So she got very upset with me. Oh my god, so upset. The husband went back to the car to look at the kids, you know, and then she asked me, you know, she started getting mad at me. She told me I'm rude, tell me I'm an asshole. I'm like, what? Because I'm telling the truth and you can't face it. You start calling me names. But I'm like, whatever, you know, who cares? You know, we'll never see them again. Except for the next 2 days. And then all of a sudden, you know, she started arguing more, and she then starts throwing her credit card at me. Said, book the room, book the room. And the moment she threw her credit card on me, I flipped out. You know, and why did I flip out? Because you don't throw anything to me and demand me to do something for you. And expect me to do excellent customer service. No, I'm not going to do that. So I told her simple. I refuse to sell you a room. I told her simple. I refuse. Then she started arguing some more. I'm like, this lady is something else. You know, she wants the corporate number. She wants to talk to my manager at late at night. I know she's sleeping, so I'm not going to disturb my manager. But how can you just demand something, you know, and disrespect the person? I'm like, how can you do that? You know, how can you? So I was very, very upset, you know, how she did this, to how she treated me. I told her simple. You're the first person who disrespected me completely. And then she told me, yeah, you're the first person who disrespect me. I never disrespect you. I told you the truth and you couldn't handle it. Simple as that. Yet she still argues with me. So I decided, you know, to give her her room because I couldn't take it anymore. You know, I actually hold on my. Okay, I'm going to die here a lot, but I actually had to hold myself because I was about to curse her out the way she was treating me. Okay, she made me feel that it was my fault. It's not my fault, you know. But that's the way she made me feel, and she started yelling at me. I'm like, you're yelling at the wrong person, you know. And I don't know why people are doing this, treating other people like shit, you know. So what I did is, in order to prevent from anything else to happen to her, you know, I gave her a good room, and she's probably sleeping right now. Who knows? But I'm very pissed off. You know, it's like telling your server, your waitress, you know, telling your waitress to fuck off. Tell them that straight up. Do you really expect you'll get good customer service? Why do they do that for? Do you really expect you'll get good customer service? No. You know, and between our arguments, she made some reference, she made some points, you know. She said she drove all the way from New Jersey. She drove all the way from this place. She has kids, you know. When you connect the dot, I realized she was tired. That maybe that's why she was arguing with me. But even still, you don't go and bring your problems to someone else. You know, I deal with a lot of problems. Trust me. Okay, I deal with a lot of problems, and I stay calm usually. But first, I was already in a bad mood, and now she's she's going to put more pressure on me. Why did I do that for? And she's going to put more pressure on me? Are you kidding me? You know, how can you, like I said, how can you treat someone like this? You know, she had completely no respect, demanding me right away. That's insane. So I did get mad, and you know, I rechecked her in, and she wants the corporate number. She wants to talk to my manager. It's whatever. I don't care. You know, I will tell my manager what's going on, and I'm 100% sure my manager will back me up. You know, my manager knows me a lot, and I'm one of the most common person. My manager gave me permission to yell at guests if needed, and I took it. Unfortunately, I didn't. I wish I did some more because, you know, how she was treating me was very disrespectful. Yet then she claims she works in the restaurant department and she knows excellent customer service. No, you don't. If you treat me rude, I think you treating other people rude as well. You know, and it's not just that. I know a lot of people are doing this. You know, they're treating other people with disrespect. You know, if something's wrong with your room, if something's wrong with your hotel, whatever, you know, do not take it on the employees. Okay? But we can find a solution. Be calm. We can find a solution. Whatever. But if you're going to start yelling, threatening, you know, saying, demanding things, chances are we will never resolve. Okay? I don't work at the Marriott or in Hilton Hotel. So chances are I won't provide 100% excellent customer service. But I'll try my best to help you out. But if you're going screaming at me, demanding things, you know what? It's not going to happen. Because in my opinion, you're not worth it. Man, I was so mad. The moment she left and checked people out, when I checked her in, you know, because I was talking to her husband, very calm as well, you know. I'm a very calm person. But the moment she yelled at me, the moment actually she hit me with a credit card, you know, threw the credit card on my face, is that when I was really pissed off. You know, this is where I flipped. You know, every person has his own, how can I say this? Every person has his own limitation. And she drew the line for me. Now, this is the first, well, maybe the third time I flipped on someone. You know, but each time I flip on someone, it has a reason. You know, sometimes I will kiss ass. I will do that. You know, if I know your room was not good, if I know something bad experience in the room, I will try to provide you some help. Okay? I will help you out until the end. Because this is what I do. I help people out. And what she did to me, it was injustice, you know. It wasn't nice. It was very disrespectful. And I couldn't even, you know, the moment she checked in, I went outside to get fresh air. Because I was shaking. Because I had to control myself. Because if I didn't control myself, I would flip out on her. Okay, I will flip out on her, and we will have some, maybe cops will come in. You know, people, if you're going to check in the hotel, okay, and it's not the best hotel, okay, if you're paying for a low price, let me tell you this: if you're paying for a low price, remember, you get what you paid for. Okay, just saying it in advance. If you're paying $20 for a room, don't expect a 5-star room. Okay, expect a basic room with basic stuff. Okay, I'm clicking all these buttons, but I'm still pissed off. You know, I don't understand how you can treat someone like that. I cannot understand that. Especially if it's someone's trying to help you out. Especially if the person you're depending on. Because she was depending on me. You know? And I decided to be a nice guy and gave her a really good room for her kids. Because the moment she told me kids, This is where I kind of calm down. But still, never do that. Never argue. You know, never cause problems. Never demand people for doing something. Because it will just bring chaos. Wow, man. I'm still pissed off. And now I have to deal with a manager, tell her all the situation, meaning now I have to wait. Instead of going to, okay, we need 50 coins. Okay, instead of going home, I have to wait on my manager just to explain her the situation. Yes, of course, I can write on paper that if you tell the manager what's really going on, then she will have the idea, you know, of how to react towards it and how to help the situation. Because I know she's going to be coming back to complain about my rudeness. And to be very honest, she was rude herself, and I'm going to tell my boss, check the camera, what she did to me. You know. I've never been so disrespected before. You know.